bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Paul Lisnick and this is Comcast Newsmakers. This hour's newsmaker is Michael Powers. He's a Will County Associate Judge. Today we're going to be talking about the 7 reasons for young people to leave the party. Judge, it's good to see you.
Good to see you, Paul. Thank you for having me.
And you know, when you think of kids, listen, if a young person's watching now and they see a judge, oh, that's the guy, if I get in trouble, he's going to hurt me, all this kind of stuff. The truth is, you've been working with other judges to protect kids who show up at parties where drinking is going on, and you want to get them out safely. Talk about the program.
The reason we started this program through the Illinois Judges Association is out of frustration. Once the person is in the court system in front of us, unfortunately, in many instances, it's too late. They will be forever affected. And we decided to proactively start this program to try to prevent people from even going into the party, or if they're at the party and things start to go wrong, that they have the confidence to leave that party and not get in any of this trouble and never see us in court.
There's lots to talk about, but at least, we mentioned we're talking about the 7 reasons to leave the party. Let's walk through them so people know what they are. The first one is death. That's a good reason to leave a party. And what does that refer to?
Well, the combination of alcohol, drugs, and operating motor vehicles is obviously dangerous. Kids, we know through studies that the brain's not fully formed until 21 or so. And the last portion of the brain to form is the frontal lobe, the reasoning portion of the brain.
I'm actually still waiting for that to happen.
I understand. Kids think they're invincible, and nothing bad will ever happen, and so they are a lot of risk takers. They'll get in a car with alcohol and drinking and drugs, and as we know, and I tell kids, there's no do-overs in life. You could lead a perfect life, make one night of bad decision making, and wind up dead.
And of course, I'm going to put a couple of reasons out there. First of all, they can save the money by not dealing with all the legal costs. They don't lose access to their car because they're going to lose that if they get in trouble. Also, the process of going through it. I mean, it costs them trust, it costs them privacy. Just a word about that.
Right. Once you get in trouble, a lot of times your parents won't trust you again, and they'll curtail your freedom. In addition, the educators, teachers might not trust you, or coaches. Most school programs have a zero tolerance program, so that if you're at a party, and even though you're not drinking or not doing drugs, being at that party violates the contract you have with the athletic department, and you'll be probably suspended, could even be kicked off the team. The reason they do that is instead of trying to determine after the fact who's drinking, who's not drinking, it's just a flat-out prohibition of being at the party.
And we've actually mentioned 6, the last one being no money, and of course the point being that it costs a lot of money, not to mention the time, to go through this process when you're caught and in trouble.
Lawyers aren't cheap, as we all know. Many people have estimated that if a young person gets a DUI, that the cost of the lawyer, the fees and fines, you have to pay for alcohol counseling, you might have to get a device, interlocking device for the car that you have to blow into. You have to pay that.
Life is not good. I want to be sure we get this out there. You've got a contract you want students and parents to sign. What's the deal? What's the contract?
When we go to the high schools, and we've been to numerous high schools and even middle schools, we give a contract to the kids that they take home to their parents. The object is to keep the kids safe, so that the kids and parents read this and they sign it and they agree to abide by it. For example, if a person's at a party and they need to get out of there safely, they'll call mom or dad and they'll have a code word: Cubs win, Sox win.
No one's going to believe that.
No, exactly. And whatever that may be, the parent knows, I will meet you a block away from the party. That way that the teenager does not have to be embarrassed in front of his friends that he or she's being picked up by mommy or daddy. They pick them up a block away. Parents ask no questions. Go home, end of the story. Kid makes great choice to keep him safe, and parents abide by that. It's a wonderful program.
It really is, and it's a way of parents and kids saying, we love each other, we're going to take care of you. My thanks to the Judges Association for stepping in to do this. And again, we save a kid from the embarrassment. That's their concern. They can get these, can they go online and get this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
If you go through the Illinois Judges Association, you'll find that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
This hour's newsmaker has been Judge Michael Powers, Associate Judge for Will County. I'm Paul Lisnick. Thanks for watching us here. This is Comcast Newsmakers. Bye-bye.
The preceding was a presentation of Comcast Newsmakers. Now, back to headline news.